Republican Congressman James Comer has taken yet another hilarious L in his attempt to get President Biden to prove the existence of the Biden crime family and the Chinese, and that Joe Biden's getting money from China. Apparently, one of his so-called whistleblowers has just been charged with being a Chinese agent. Oops. Let me give you some details here before I get into a hilarious video from Comer. News broke on Monday that think tank head Gal Luft, a key witness for Comer's investigations into President Biden, his son Hunter Biden, and others, was indicted for, among other things, acting as an unregistered agent for China. Oops.
Oh no!
Prosecutors allege prosecutors say while Luft was serving as the co-director of a strategic think tank, Analysis of Global Security, he agreed to covertly recruit and pay a former high-ranking government official and advisor to then-President Trump to publicly support policies that would benefit China without registering as an agent of a foreign entity. Luft told the New York Post the high-ranking official is the former director of the Central Intelligence Agency, James Woolsey, who also worked as a consultant for Luft's think tank and was a senior advisor in whose White House? Whose White House? Donald Trump's White House. Not Joe Biden. Donald Trump's White House. Oops. Oh, the L's keep coming. Wow. Prosecutors allege Luft had created written dialogue between Woolsey and an associate at CEFC China Energy, a state-run energy company, which was then published in a Chinese newspaper online. Can't make this up. Can't make it up. This is the guy who was the alleged whistleblower claiming to have all the dirt on Joe Biden. Oh, well, I was there. How were you there? I was literally as an unregistered foreign agent in the Trump administration. Oh crap! Oh, what?
Oh no!
Yes. And by the way, again, they're accusing Joe Biden of getting money from the Chinese government and having, of course, essentially a bribe. Okay, let's call it what they claim it is. That Joe Biden was bribed to change his policy positions to a pro-China stance. But wait, we haven't seen any evidence that Joe Biden has shifted any of his positions on China. Especially because, again, if you bribe someone, you're supposed to get something from it, right? But we haven't seen any change in Biden's China policy, as a result of this alleged bribe. So, again, when you look at their allegations, when you really kind of scrutinize them, there's really nothing there. Nothing there at all. And again, this guy is being charged with trying to influence the Trump administration to be more favorable to China. Every accusation is a confession. Now that you have the context, Comer, before this had come out, Comer had actually lashed out at MSNBC for making fun of him. Now, it wasn't just MSNBC that's made fun of him. I've made fun of him a lot. So, I guess I was being attacked by extension, to be fair, for making fun of him just days before this man, this whistleblower, was charged as essentially being an agent for China. Here's that video.
No, he's very credible, and the people on MSNBC who made fun of me when I said we had an informant that was missing, they should feel like fools right now.
They are fools.
And this is their worst nightmare because, again, this is a credible witness that the FBI flew all the way to Brussels to interview and sent several agents to interview. This is someone that knew about CEFC in detail long before the laptop ever became public. So we feel that this is a very credible witness. We feel that this is someone that we need to talk to in our investigation, someone we will communicate with in our investigation.
Okay. Well, they should feel like fools right now. No, I'm thinking that you probably do. A very credible guy. Very credible, except that he's literally been on the run. Oops. According to Insider, after being arrested in February, while the indictment against him was still sealed from the public, Luft fled once released on bail. He's a bail runner. Like, he's a literal fugitive right now. His whereabouts are currently unknown. That's your whistleblower. That's your whistleblower. Somebody who is literally hiding. Gone. Gone. He's gone. In fact, he told the New York Post, quote, "I'm now being hunted by the very same people who I informed and may have to live on the run for the rest of my life." Can't make this up, man. Now, look, in addition to being an unregistered agent for China, the allegations, the charges, I should say, are pretty serious, okay? In addition to the alleged actions to influence U.S. policy in favor of China, prosecutors argue Luft worked to broker a deal for Chinese companies to sell certain weapons to Libya. So he's an arms dealer, including anti-tank launchers, grenade launchers, and mortar rounds, which Luft and his associates refer to in coded language as quote-unquote toys. Luft also worked to broker deals for certain weapons to be sold to the United Arab Emirates, including aerial bombs and rockets. Luft faces up to 100 years in prison if convicted of the 8 counts against him. Serious charges. Oops. Okay. Now, once again, speaking to the New York Post, he vehemently denied the charges, claiming the investigation is, of course, politically motivated to prevent him from coming forward to share what he claims is proof. Hunter Biden, not the president, profiting off his father's name in business deals with Chinese individuals who have ties to military intelligence. But wait a minute. Hunter Biden profiting off his father's names? Well, first of all, Hunter Biden's not even in the government, so that wouldn't be illegal. Is it unethical? Yeah, sure. But guess what? It's happened in the Trump administration. It pretty much happens with every, it can happen with every child of every famous political figure ever. This is not a new thing. Yeah, of course. Fail sons can profit off their dad. Yeah, of course. That's not illegal. That's not illegal here, though. Okay? No, the illegal thing would be to take foreign bribes, which, again, there's no evidence of that. And this guy, this supposed whistleblower says, "I've got evidence." Disappears. Gone. On the run. Well, why don't you release the evidence? Oh, well, you can't, though. You can't. And you know why you can't? Because it doesn't exist. It's not real. It's a figment of your imagination. It doesn't exist. And something tells me, again, that he's only doing this because he's trying to cover for his own crimes, which are incredibly serious. I mean, if you actually care, then you could turn yourself in and give the evidence that way. Oh, but again, the evidence would actually have to be real for that to happen. We know what this guy's about. We know that it's completely and utterly full of crap. What about Ivanka overcharging the government for everything? What about Ivanka, going and making deals, secret deals with, well, not secret, but deals with the Chinese as well, getting these patents that nobody else qualified for. There's so much corruption in the Trump administration as well that I find it laughable that they're trying to say the same things about the Biden administration, which are not true.